What's boning, everybody? It's your boy OG Schmidt Bone, and today we are going to be rebuilding the Chicago Bears. Now, this is probably going to be if I don't win a Super Bowl, it's probably going to be a 5. If I don't win a Super Bowl, it's probably going to be a 2-part rebuild, 1 through 5 and 6 through 10. If I do win a Super Bowl in the first 5 years, I think I'm gonna call it quits, because that's the main goal, is to win a Super Bowl, and gotta get the most chances that we can at winning one. So looking over our team to start the year, quarterback Mitchell Trubisky with Nick Foles as his backup. It's tough, man. Mitch Trubisky isn't really the best quarterback. He hasn't played well at all. He's probably one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. And I don't really care for Nick Foles. I like Nick Foles when he's on the Eagles. He helped us win a Super Bowl. But in this climate of where we're at, I don't think Nick Foles would really help us out all that much. So we're probably going to look for a quarterback in this draft if Mitch Trubisky starts playing poorly. But running back, David Montgomery, running back out of Iowa State. He's gonna be getting most of the reps, most of the snaps. They got Tariq Cohen as well, their gadget guy. Very, very good with his feet, very agile. Wide receiver, you got Allen Robinson, who's a superstar dev, Anthony Miller, Ted Ginn Jr., Cordero Patterson, Javon Wims, and Riley Ridley. Pretty solid there. Two younger receivers who could really maybe develop and go on and get better. Their O-line, Charles Leno Jr., James Daniels, who I think they got in... No, they didn't. Cody Whitehair, Ifedi. Oh, that's going to have to get upgraded. Bobby, I think it's Bobby or Booby? It's Bobby. Bobby Matthews at 30. So our O-line, going to need to get helped. Tight end, they brought in Jimmy Graham in the offseason, but I'm going to go with Cole Kmet, their first pick in the second round. I think he's the best tight end in the draft. I gave him a dev trait. They also got Harris, Demetrius Harris. That's what it is. Oh my God. And you know what? He's been on a few teams. He's a freak. Athletically, he's just a freak. So that's the offense. We're not too good, but the defense is where this team really shines. Starting with the front, they have Robert Quinn too. Oh, he's over there. So starting with right here. At right end, we got Bill Nichols, 70th overall hidden dev. In the middle, we got Eddie Goldman. Is this John Jenkins? And on the left side, we got Akeem Hicks, who is probably their best D lineman, I'd say. Going to the secondary, Kyle Fuller, amazing, superstar, Buster Screen. Their second round pick, Jalen Johnson, who I think is really good out of Utah, so I gave him a dev trait. Artie Burns, and I don't know who that is. I'm gonna guess his name is Trey Roberson. And their safeties include Eddie Jackson, McManus, that guy, Sean Gibson. Don't know how they got him. I think they picked him up in free agency. Lucas, and their linebacking core is really good. Robert Quinn, who they definitely brought in free agency. Dan Trevathan, Roquan Smith, the rookie from I think 2 years ago. And on the left outside, Khalil Mack, the reason we have no draft picks. So this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to make some moves. Definitely going to have to trade some people to acquire some more assets for this draft. So with that all being said, I'll see you guys at the midseason mark. Unless I make any trades, then I'll show you. Okay, so coming into year 1 at the midseason point, we're 5-2. That's really good. Did not expect us to be that good. Looks like everyone's playing pretty well. Mitch Trubisky only has 1 upgrade. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. How is he playing at the midseason mark? Poorly. He's not playing poorly. He's playing average, but he's not playing good enough. I think our defense is actually just carrying us right now. So we're going to go into these contracts, see who needs to get re-signed. Tayshaun Gibson does not need to be re-signed. Yeah, no, I'm not bringing you back. Ooh, excuse me. First burp of the video. Awesome. So we're not going to bring any of those guys back. I feel like we can make up for that in the draft and in the offseason. Dave Montgomery gets a he gets a dev scenario right there. I couldn't think of it. I don't know why. I just could not think of it to save my life. The Eagles are 7-1. Okay. That doesn't really usually happen with these rosters. They usually lose a lot of games. So okay, so that's about that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wow, in year number 1, the Chicago Bears make the wild card. Okay. Fire. Absolutely fire. We're gonna go look at the stats. We're gonna go look at how. So Trubisky was, decent. He was actually decent. Is this? Will I still probably draft a quarterback? Maybe. David Montgomery goes over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen gets 342 and 5. Receiving wise, Anthony Miller 66 receptions, 916 yards, 5 touchdowns. Allen Robinson had 66 receptions, 848 yards and 10. Cole Kmet tallied 76 yards or 76 receptions, the most on the team. He had 778 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ted Ginn had 7 touchdowns, 62 receptions, 531 yards. Defensively, Roquan Smith gets 104 tackles. TFLs, 13 for Eddie Goldman and 10 for Hicks, 9 for Khalil Mack and Robert Quinn. Sacks, Khalil Mack had 11, 5.5. Okay, I that's pretty much expected though. Buster Screen, Eddie Jackson both get 3 picks. Kyle Fuller and Jalen Johnson get 1 each. Forced fumbles, I'm expecting Eddie Jackson, Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith. Yeah, that's basically what I thought was gonna. People that probably would have gotten it the most. Yearly awards, here we go. Justin Herbert wins league MVP as a rookie. Mitch is not on that list. Did we get on Coach of the Year? Oh, Coach Hennigod! There we are. Coach of the Year on the list. We didn't win it though. Bears Offensive Player of the Year. Mitch Trubisky comes in 9th. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. That's pretty good to see at number 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dave Montgomery comes in 4th. Cole Kmet 9th. Defensive Rookie of the Year, no one. Best Quarterback, Mitch Trubisky is on the list at number 6. Okay. Best Running Back, didn't have Montgomery's on the list. It's okay. Best Wide Receiver, I don't think. Oh, Allen Robinson. Nice. Nice, man. Nice. I like seeing him on the list. O lineman, no one. D lineman, we should maybe no. Okay, best linebackers. Okay, Khalil Mack, there he is. He didn't win, but he's still on the list. DBs, Buster Screen, and Eddie Jackson. Kickers, how did Eddie Pinheiro do? He got on the list. Okay. All right. So now let's go into this and check out who we will be going up against. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll take a look at if we got anyone new, because I have no idea. So, yep, it's still the same guys. We have Supers and X Factors. The Bucks have Mike Evans and Brady as their X Factors, and then Chris Godwin, Shaquille Barrett, Devin White are all their superstars. That's tough. That's tough. I feel like we're going to lose, but at least we made it to the playoffs in year 1. So, I'll see you guys at the... Oh, no. I'll see you guys in the game. What am I saying? Game. Playing in... Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Tampa Bay. Playing in Tampa Bay. It's raining. It's muggy out. They're going to go down and score. We're going to give the ball back. We're going to give the ball back again. We can't really do much offensively. Our defense is doing a pretty good job, but our offense just cannot do anything. We finally score. Our defense holds them. It's a very defensive game. Eddie Pinheiro hits a long kick. Buster Screen is actually just playing unreal. We score again. The score is 17-7, 17-14. Ooh, in the red zone. And that's it. The Bears under Coach Hennigod take down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Trubisky with 75 completion percentage, 262 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tom Brady passed for 43 times, only had 1 touchdown, so that's not very good. Rushing wise, David Montgomery 69 nice yards, and Tariq Cohen chipped in with 15. Mitch chipped in with a 14. Receiving wise, Allen Robinson 7 receptions for 100 yards. Um, Anthony Miller with 5, Kmet with 5, and receiving yards wise, we just went over that. Cole Kmet had 51, Ted Ginn had 50 touchdowns on the day. Anthony Miller had 2, and Cole Kmet had 1. Defensively in this game, tackle leader Kyle Fuller with Roquan Smith coming in second. TFL is 2 for Akeem Hicks, Sean Gibson, Kyle Fuller, Eddie Goldman, and Robert Quinn, which is pretty good to see. Sacks, 2 for Robert Quinn, and there were no picks on the day. So, a good win. I'll see you guys in the next round. Coming up, we got a classic game here in the divisional round against the Packers. 12-3-1 Packers, 11-5 Chicago Bears. Let's view who they got. Who should we be afraid of? Jair and Aaron Rodgers, X Factors. Bakhtiari, Devontae Adams, Kenny Clark. They got Everson Griffin and Zadarius Smith are their superstars. So they have a really good team when it comes to superstars and X Factors and stuff like that. But I don't know. We're rolling. We're rolling. I'll see you guys in the game. All right, here we go. Divisional round. Green Bay Packers. If only it was snowing. They go down, get a quick score. Looks like they're gonna get a field goal this time. We miss our field goal. They go down again. They score. We pick up the third down. We have to take a field goal. We're down 16-3. Get the ball back. Mitch Trubisky is driving. We score. Turnover on downs. Third quarter, we get it. We're going down. Score. We take the lead because they missed the extra point. They get the ball back. Aaron Rodgers is coming down. Ooh. In the red zone now after we force a turnover, I think. We score again. But you can never trust the Packers, man. They got the 2-point conversion. Going down. Field goal kick. Pinheiro misses it. Oh my god. We go down. We're going. And we score in Lambeau. The Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears. Mike Ditka smiling right now. In this fucking V-neck sweater. And his khakis. This stunner shades on. And super nice goatee. No homo though. Mitch Trubisky, 45 attempts, 71 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 339 yards. Rushing wise, David Montgomery, 87 yards, pretty good. Mitch Trubisky also 31 on the ground and a tutty. Receiving wise, Cole Kmet, 10 receptions, 90 yards. That's pretty good. Ooh, excuse me. There's the second one. 2 touchdowns for Allen Robinson, 48 receiving yards and 6 receptions. Tariq Cohen put some work through the air, 74 receptions and 74 yards and 5 receptions. Defensively, tackles on the day. Jalen Johnson, Kendall Fuller, Buster Screen. It looks like they were torching our secondary. TFLs, none. Sacks, 1 for Robert Quinn, 1 for Eddie Goldman. Any picks? No picks. So, with that all being said, I'll see you guys in the conference round. Okay, so here we are. Conference championship against the 12-3-1 Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks, I mean, it looks like they had a pretty decent year. It looks like Tyler Lockett went up to a superstar. Let's check out... Oh, or not. Oh, so their only X factors on this whole team are Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner. Now, definitely not 2 names to, just be like, oh, it's just Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner. Those 2 players are 2 of the best in their respective positions. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe Russ Wilson just turns into an absolute turns into a mix of him and Mahomes and just throws like 400 yards on us. But who knows? See you guys in the game. All right, so here we are in the game. We're driving on us. They are driving on us. They score. Oh, we're in the red zone, though. We score. We get a good stop. They're still driving, man. They get a nice touchdown. Oh, we got a turnover, I think, there. Third down. We get it. Score a touchdown. Okay. They kick a field goal. We go down, though. Third down. Red zone. Third down again. Field goal kick. Tie the game. Russell Wilson goes down. Gets a field goal. We turn it over. Oh, this one's over. The Chicago Bears. It goes down like this. Mitchell Trubisky outplays Russell Wilson. We just didn't have a running attack, it looks like. I don't think we really need to go with these stats. So, that all being said, I'll see you guys in the off season with if I pick up anyone up in free agency, or if I don't pick anyone up, I'll see you after the draft. Okay, so for the amount of picks we had, which were very few, I feel like I did a pretty good job with that draft. First pick, I had the first pick in the second round. I took Hamza Nasiruddin. There we go. 74 overall hidden dev from Florida, or 73 overall hidden dev from Florida State. I need to fill a hole with strong safety, because the one guy, because Taj Gibson, we didn't re-sign him. Then with my other second round pick, I took Darion Kendrick, just another corner to add on to the team. In the fifth round, Tyler Vaughn's had a third round grade on him. He was sitting here. I said, why not? 71 normal. The sixth round, I took D'Eriq King, the Miami quarterback, who's super talented and fast. In the sixth round, I burped again. Oh my god. Sixth round, I took Jaden Blue from Temple, 66 overall with a hidden dev, which is pretty cool. And then in the seventh round, I took Ben Mason, fullback from Michigan. I usually get him if I need a fullback. So yeah, that's what we're looking like to start. I have to make some changes to the lineup, but after that, I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. Okay, I'm going through players who I can cut to free some cap. Katero Patterson is the first casualty of this absolute purging. Anyone down here? I already looked up there. I saw a lot of guys I wanted to keep. Braylon Edwards. Our punter, Nick Foles. It's not even that bad of a cap hit. Alright, this Mooney guy is just getting a free 1.2 mil. So I'll take that money back, thanks. I think that, that was one of the rookies they signed. Nice, man, nice. Anyone else that I could really get rid of? I could get rid of Braylon Edwards, who's also making a lot of money. But, yeah, I'm cutting him. Did we just cut like 3 receivers? The game is probably going to resound like the people that I want have like I'd be able to clear them with space. Like I can't even get rid of Leonard Jr. because we don't really have any other backups for him. Nick Foles, I think we would have saved like half a mil, but it's whatever. I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. Okay, so at the mid-season point, your Chicago Bears are 4-3. Huh? What? We're winning games? I gotta see how Mitch Trubisky's playing. You know, it's He's a good passer rating, but we're playing I feel like we're just getting carried by our defense. I don't know, man. This might be the draft where we have to look for a quarterback to replace him. Because it doesn't look like he's been playing too well. There's the third burp. Oh my god. Allen Robinson wants a contract, so you know we're going to give it to him. 92 overall, 27 years old. Yes, please. Come back for us. Tariq Cohen. Oh, this is tough. Mitch Trubisky. Ooh. I don't think he's. In all honesty, I don't think he's played that great. Don't think he's played that well. Eddie Pinheiro, yeah, you can come back. We'd save a lot of money if we didn't re-sign him. Like Tariq Cohen, like him here. That's tough. That's tough, Mitch. Prove something to me, and we'll get back on talking terms. You finished, your 22nd passing yards finished like top 12, and passing touchdowns finished top 8, maybe. If not, we're gonna have to not re-sign you just because due to the fact that you just have not been playing that well. All right, well, that's interesting. I'll see you guys. Look at him smugly looking at me. Fuck Mitch Trubisky. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, at the end of the season, your Chicago Bears make another wild card game. This time we're 9-7. We won the division at 9-7. I want to see stats wise. Trubisky might gotta go, dude. He might gotta go. I don't think I'm gonna re-sign him, if I'm being honest. Our defense literally carried us. Mitch Trubisky, almost 4,000 passing yards, so that's all right. But 28 touchdowns, 14 picks is not. That is not okay. I mean, that's not bad. Every 2 touchdowns, that's a pick. But and he also talent. All right, he had a decent year, but I don't think. He's leading us to the playoffs. But the thing is, it's not him. It's our defense, and literally because our offense. This is our offense. I mean, we did have over 1,300 rushing yards combined, 10 touchdowns from Montgomery. Mitch Trubisky also added 367 and 2 receiving wise. Allen Robinson close to 1,000 yards, 74 receptions, 6 touchdowns. Vaughns, our rookie, 9 touchdowns, 685 yards, 51 receptions. Cole Kmet, 67 receptions, 714 and 4. Anthony Miller led the team in receptions with 81. He had 727 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Roquan Smith, 115 tackles, TFLs. Oh, I see. 16 for Hicks and Mack, 9 for Eddie Goldman. Sacks, I see Khalil Mack gets 11, 5.5 for Robert Quinn. Picks on the year. 4 for Buster Screen. 1 for Mack, 1 for Roquan, 1 for Danny, Jalen Johnson, Eddie Jackson, Hamza Nasirline. Yeah, we're just picking teams off. 2 first fumbles, Roquan Smith and Khalil Mack. So yeah, all I'm seeing is that our defense is basically carrying us. Our defense is basically carrying us. So let's take a look at the Packers here. We played them last year in the divisional round. This year we get to play them in the wild card. We already know who they have. You already know who we have. Let's get into the game. I'll see you there. Coming into this game, don't really know what to expect. We could, Aaron Rodgers. Our defense could hold Aaron Rodgers. But is it likely? No. It's Aaron Rodgers. Come on now. They score. We don't get anything on our first possession. We're down the field. We just get a touchdown. We get a stop. We give them the ball back. It's a very defensive game. Oh, they got a safety. And then they just scored. Okay. Kicking a field goal. Pinheiro bangs a deep one. Packers go down and score again. Packers going to go down and score again, probably. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Bears, man. It's not looking good for the Bears. I'm definitely not resigning Mitch Trubisky. Maybe we rock with ERIQ King, maybe. That could be interesting. If there's don't tempt me. If there's no one in the draft, I will run with ERIQ King. I will literally run with ERIQ King. He's like a Lamar Jackson type. So yeah, Montgomery didn't do much. No one did much. Anthony Miller did a lot. 239 yards for Mitch on a 58.8 completion percentage, which isn't good. Aaron Rodgers, 232 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's tough, man. I'll see you guys in the offseason. If I get anyone free agency, definitely will show that. If I don't, I'll see you guys after the draft. Before we do that, though, I completely forgot to show the yearly awards. I got so caught up in the fact that we made a wild card. So the MVP, no one from our side of things. Coach of the Year definitely won't be on here. Oh, there he is. Coach Henny God comes in number 8. What a beast. Go to the NFC Offensive Player of the Year. No one. Defensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack, second on the list. Roquan Smith also comes at 9. Offensive Player of the Year. Tyler Vaughns was so close to winning it. That would have been so huge. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Hamza Nasirline did not win, but he did make the list, so I'm fine with that. Quarterback. No, Mitch Trubisky does come at 10, but receiving wise, no one. O lineman. No. D lineman. No. Linebackers, Khalil Mack wins best linebacker. Roquan Smith also is on the list at number 8. DB's Buster Screen comes at number 3, which is so shocking. Eddie Pinheiro wins best kicker. So yeah, now I'll definitely see you guys if I sign anyone in free agency, but if I don't, I will see you after the draft. Alright, so I want Marshawn Lattimore. I want him so bad. Because our secondary, Kyle Fuller's getting up there in age. He might have a contract coming soon. If I could lock down Marshawn Lattimore, I can let him go. Jalen Johnson would still play. It's a lot of money though. I'm gonna lowball him because no one has an offer on him right now. For obvious reasons, this is so much money. But we'll do this and we'll lower this to 4.5. What's this? What's this looking like for you? 81 total points. I'm taking that. Oh, hopefully we get him, man. Let's sim together. Let's advance together. See what happens. All right. People actually think put bids on him. People I think actually start. Oh nope, we're still the only team that's bid on him. 81 points. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sign. We get him. We get him. I'll see you boys after the draft. Okay, so before we get into the draft, I literally looked at my draft because I go and scout like other players that I want to look at before I go into the draft and pick players, and it looks like we're running with ERIQ. Yes. None of the quarterbacks are really worth taking with, like, no one really has like a high grade on them, so I'm sticking with ERIQ. This should be fun, man. This should be fun. I'll see you after the draft. All right, so draft recap. This draft, I mean, wasn't too good. We picked up Eli Wakefield from Eastern Michigan, 69 overall middle linebacker, comes with a normal dev. In the second round, this guy was sitting here. He was projected in the fourth round, but all of our picks are later, so I didn't want him going. We got a 75 overall wide receiver from Florida, 6'2", 200 pounds. I'm going to try to get him playing right away. He looks really good. Comes with a hidden dev. In the third round, Jaden Sharp, right guard out of USC, and he's a hidden dev, so we hit on that one. Then I kind of just like messed around to try to fill depth and stuff. So we got Dominic Scroggins from Iowa State, 62 overall left end. Then I picked up Jawan Birmingham, strong safety from UCF, 61. And then I just need an extra quarterback. His last name is literally Boner, so I picked him up. And this guy had a sick combine, but apparently he sucks major ass. So that actually sucks major ass. So with that all being said, I'll see you guys at the mid-season point for year 3. Okay, so quick update. I cut Buster Screen, which saves us some cap, and I also cut one of the wide receivers they signed, just as like roster fillers. But we have enough receivers. I don't really think we need. And this is what our team's looking like going into year 3. It's the Derek King era. Looks pretty much the same. You know, we gotta find another tackle replacement, but excuse me. Wow, I'm burping a lot. Defensively, you know, we're pretty good. I really like our team defensively. Corners look shut down. I moved Joel. I'm not even gonna pronounce that. I'm pretty sure his first name is Joel though. Yeah. 25-year-olds at a middle linebacker from Western Kentucky. I'm playing him over Danny Trevathan due to the fact that Danny Trevathan is just old. You know, he doesn't really serve any. It's not like he has a superstar dev, or he like gets an ability that helps us out. It's kind of just like average, you know. So that's what we're gonna be looking like going into the season. I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. At the mid-season point, your Chicago Bears are 3-4 under Derek King. I want to see who's playing real quick. All right, he's for a first-year quarterback. He's not playing too shabby. I'll give him that. He's definitely playing better than Mitch Trubisky at this point. Derek King with 2 upgrades, going to a 67 overall. Fine, cool with that. I'm happy with 3-4 though. I mean that's a great start for Derek King. He's playing well too. Going to contracts though, you know, there's a lot of guys here that I'd like to bring back. Kyle Fuller, I'm gonna give him a 2-year deal. I'd like it for 2 more years. Take a better salary, that's fine. I'm gonna let Akeem Hicks go. 31, only an 85. I definitely want to bring back James Daniels. Give him 4. Accept that, please. Aside from salary, okay. Charles Leno Jr. It's tough. Anthony Miller. I guess I'll bring him back. He's gonna probably be part of the cornerstone what we have of Robinson, the guy we just drafted, and then Anthony Miller. Bill Nichols. I definitely want him back. Give him a nice little 4 years. Give him a nice little 4-year deal. Perfect. Robert Quinn can go. Trevathan can go. All these guys can pretty much go. I want to bring back Joel. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna bring back Joel. Miller. I'm still thinking about Charles Leno, James Daniels, and Kyle Fuller. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we can keep this up and Derek King plays super well. I'll see you guys there. Year 3, your Chicago Bears missed the playoffs and they go 4-11-1. Checking up these upgrades. Let's see here. Derek King goes up to a 70 overall, potentially, hopefully. I saw he was. I I was simmed through a few weeks and I saw he's playing pretty well. I'm gonna go to the stats. De'Aaron King, 6th in passing yards, 4th. I gotta check this out. So De'Aaron King, okay, he threw 37 touchdowns and 20 picks. That's why we're losing. De'Aaron King, if he gets another year under his belt, he might be unstoppable. So yeah, that's really good. 37-20. That's not good interception wise, but Montgomery almost 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen 371 and 2. Surprisingly, De'Aaron King only rushed the ball for 105 yards, but happens. Marco Cooper in the slot, over 1,000-yard receiver, 12 touchdowns, 74 receptions. Allen Robinson, 66 receptions, 852 yards, 10 touchdowns. Cole Kmet, almost 800 yards, 79 receptions, and 6 touchdowns. And leading the team receptions, Anthony Miller, 752 yards and 5 touchdowns. Defensively, Roquan Smith and Hamza Nasiruddin both lead the charge in tackles. 111 for Roquan and 103 for Hamza. TFLs, I see someone with 13. 19 for Eddie Goldman, 15 for Akeem Hicks, 13 for Mack, 12 for Bilal, 10 for Robert Quinn. Sacks on the year, 9.5 for Khalil Mack, and no one else really did anything. Picks, 2 for Kyle Fuller, 2 for Jalen Johnson, 2 for Marshawn Lattimore, and 1 each for Darion Kendrick and Hamza Nasiruddin. Forced fumbles for those who would like to know. 2 for Fuller, 2 for Marshawn, and 2 for Khalil Mack. I'm going to check up on these yearly awards. I'd not be surprised if... Okay, so he didn't get it. Is he even on here? So after the year that he had, he didn't win best... Okay. Going on to the NFC, Jacob Eason wins it there for Offensive Player of the Year. He doesn't even make the list for here either. Defensive Player of the Year, no one. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Marco Cooper gets it. Defensive Rookie of the Year, no one there. Best Quarterback, De'Aaron King should be on here. There he is at number 4. Perfect. Running backs, no one. Wide receivers, Marco Cooper, 2nd on the list. Allen Robinson at 8. Best O lineman, no one. Best D lineman, no one. Linebackers, there's our boy Khalil Mack. DBs, probably no one. Yeah. Kickers did. Oh, okay. I don't even think our kicker did anything. So, I mean, good year for De'Aaron King. I'm glad that he did well. I'm kind of happy we got a worse pick because now we can add some more weapons to our team and whoever who's leaving and stuff. So I'll see you guys in the free agency if I sign anyone. If not, I'll see you after the draft. Okay, so we're in a weird situation. I franchise tagged Charles Leno Jr. just because he's Charles Leno Jr. And I didn't know if we could bring anyone in to replace him. And then I went to here and I saw that Braden Smith and Isaiah Wynn are both free agents. And I was like, that would be so cool if I can get one of them. So I tried to make some room for him. I got to see if there's any left outside linebackers. These guys really look too appealing to me for what we want to run here. Ignore the rookies if they show up, like Chase Young shouldn't be there. Any DNs that... Ooh, maybe we get Calais Campbell. Nah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to see if I can draft one. But I do want to bring in either Isaiah Wynn or Braden Smith. I feel like Braden Smith's the better option. He doesn't want as much money. I'll give him this. 95 total points. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know when. I'll let you know who we get. I'll iron a deal out and I'll show you the stage where we get him, if we don't get him. Okay, so I threw a competitive bid on Braden Smith and he rejects us. So I gotta now see if Isaiah Wynn is still there. Mahomes is somehow here. He's probably gonna go to the goddamn Giants. It's tough. That's very tough. Come on. Oof. Not looking too good. This is a left guard. Oh, even he's gone. Oh my god. Connor Williams is here. I was going to pick him up, but... Oof. This is not looking good. I don't want Cam Robinson. I really don't want Colton Miller either. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to go to the draft to get some people. I'll see you guys after the draft. So the guy I want isn't an early first rounder, so I'm going to be trading down from number 2 to 14, try to get all these picks back in return. Trade was accepted. Okay, so this draft is gonna be pretty good. I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, so draft was pretty good. I traded down to 14, got Bo Claiborne, left outside linebacker, rookie from Texas, 76 overall, hidden dev, speed rusher type. He's actually going to be playing on the right side because we lost Robert Quinn. Then in the second round with my first pick, I took Geo Mills, right guard, Northern Illinois, comes out as a 72 hidden dev. Left tackle, Sean Westerman, out of Washington State, 6'8", 326. You know, he's going to be a beast. He's going to be good. He's 73 overall hidden, so I like that. And then the third round took a D tackle, Joe People, 70 hidden from Arizona State. He's actually gonna be playing end, which won't really make sense, but we lost Akeem Hicks, and he's basically a D end. He's basically a D end. So we picked him up, and then in the third round I picked up a right end, Damian Bernardo, 71 overall normal. I whiffed on a corner in the fourth round. I traded my fifth and sixth pick away, and in the seventh round, I actually simulated to end of the draft. I was going to take a punter here, but we ended up getting Dan Edison, a guy who I had started, so I don't really mind. He's a 68 overall left guard from Clemson with a normal dev. So, with that all being said, I'll see you guys mid-season of year 4, year 2 of the ERIQ King era. Okay, so at the midway point, your Chicago Bears in year 4 are 3-4. I was simming a few weeks and I saw that ERIQ King was playing really well, and he is. He's amazing, as you can see. So, it's probably your defense, to be honest. We're going to go upgrade some players. I already upgraded some earlier in the year, so if that's why there's none really here, that's why. So, yeah. Going into... Ooh, Bo Claiborne was either an X... Oh, hold on. ERIQ King got a star dev. By the way, I don't think I said that, but, he's playing pretty well. David Montgomery's also playing pretty well. Westerman was a superstar. That's awesome. Defensively, Claiborne was a superstar. Still waiting on Peoples. Everyone else is making good progress. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at these contracts. So I already tried giving one to Roquan Smith, and he said the contract length is good, but that's it. But we definitely want him back. So I'm going to throw him this. Perfect, he accepts. Eddie Goldman, I also want him to come back for like 2 more years. So I'm going to be paying him that. Same about the salary, it's fine. Cole Kmet, definitely want him to come back. No doubt in my mind. I will throw him this offer right away. Jalen Johnson, also want him coming back. It's a lot of money though. I'm going to pay it just because it's Jalen Johnson. I want to keep as many of the players as possible. David Montgomery's, I think, the last player we need to re-sign. He wants literally nothing. So, perfect. Yeah, because Charles Leonard can go, Ridley can go. All these guys can really go. And yeah, I just want to bring back Eddie Goldman, and that should be it for that. So, year 4, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, so crazy turn of events. We go 10-6 at the end of the season. The last game of the season, we beat the Packers, but it didn't really have any implications on NFC North, I guess. But I think that win, we needed that win to get in the playoffs. So we make the playoffs at 10-6. Marco Cooper is a freak. ERIQ King is a freak. Those are the only things I really have to say. Marco Cooper is a freak. And ERIQ King is an even bigger freak. I'm going to show you guys the stats. So statistically, ERIQ King, 4,300 yards, 43 touchdowns, 10 picks, 71 completion percentage. Rushing-wise, Montgomery and Tariq Cohen, both, them together equals 1,200. I think actually 1,300. David Montgomery also gets 10 touchdowns on the year receiving-wise. 2,000-yard receivers, Marco Cooper, 93 receptions, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. Allen Robinson, 77 receptions, over 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns. Cole Kmet, 660, 75, and 6. And Anthony Miller comes in with 69, nice receptions, 619 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen and Charles Jones both had a decent amount of touchdowns. Defensively, Hamza Nasiruddin, that's what I'd like to see. 117 tackles. Roquan Smith with 115. Defensively, Bill Nichols, 15 TFLs. Bo Claiborne, 12. Roquan Smith, 11. Joe Peoples, our rookie, had 10 TFLs. Sacks on the year, Khalil Mack at 10. Bo Claiborne for his first year, that's not bad, at 5.5. Picks on the year, 3 for Marshawn, 2 for Hamza, 1 for Roquan, Kyle Fuller, and Eddie Jackson. Going to forced fumbles for those who would like to know. 2 for Jalen Johnson, 1 for Hamza, 1 for Roquan, 1 for Khalil Mack. Let's go into these yearly awards. I feel like D'Eriq King won MVP. No way, bro. Okay, so Mahomes wins MVP. Andrew Luck's still kicking on the Patriots. I should probably change that, but hasn't affected us yet. I think I'm going to change that like right now, just to take the Patriots out of it. D'Eriq King comes in 4th. Coach of the year, you know. Henny God, number 7, goated. In the NFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Mahomes. Barkley at 2nd. D'Eriq King in 3rd. Defensive Player of the Year, no. Offensive Rookie of the Year, no. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Bo Claiborne wins it. Joe Peoples is in 2nd. Like to see that. Best quarterback, D'Eriq King comes in 2nd behind Mahomes. That's tough. It's tough to beat, man, when Mahomes comes to the NFC. Marco Cooper and Allen Robinson get on the list. O linemen, no one. D linemen, no one. Linebackers, maybe, no. DBs, no. Kicker, Pinheiro comes in 2nd. I like to see that. So I mean, yeah, we're really good. I want to see if we went up in dev before we get into this game. I don't think it happens till the Super Bowl, but be cool. Allen Robinson is a freak. Did Peoples is a star, which I'm fine with, completely okay with. So yeah, this team's been playing really well, man. First but now we got to go see who we're going up against in the Seattle Seahawks. Looks like they added some more guys. Look at KJ Wright got his X Factor. So we'll look at this. Seahawks, they picked up Darius Slay in the offseason, I guess, superstar, and KJ Wright got his X Factor. We, on the other hand, Khalil Mack's our X Factor. We have just a shit ton, absolute boatload of superstars. So I like to see that. I'll see you guys in the game. Okay, so here we are, wild card round against the Seattle Seahawks. D'Eriq King, you know, defense got to step up this game. D'Eriq King gets a nice touchdown right there. This defense got to make a stop. They kick a field goal. Come on, we need more stops. We get an instant touchdown. I like to see that. Give them the ball back. We go down. Red zone alert. We score. We take the lead. Big 3rd down. We get a stop. 3rd down. We get it. Pick it up. Another 3rd down. In the red zone again. And we score. The Bears. Oh, we get a turnover, I think. We score again. It's becoming a rout. This is becoming a blowout. We get the ball back again. And that's it. Your Chicago Bears take down the Seattle Seahawks. D'Eriq King played really well. 244 yards, 73 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. But it looked like the real good player, the real MVP of this game, even though you could say it's D'Eriq King, was David Montgomery. 2 touchdowns, 140 yards, averaged 9.3 yards per carry. D'Eriq King only getting 14, Tariq only getting 34, but that's really good. I think he'd probably be the MVP of this game. Receiving wise, Marco Cooper, Cole Kmet, Anthony Miller all had 4 receptions. Receiving yards, Marco Cooper 70, 68 for Miller. Cole Kmet had 37 touchdowns. Anthony Miller had 2. Marco Cooper had 1. Defensively, Roquan Smith 12 tackles. Marshawn Lattimore 8 tackles, as well as Bo Claiborne. TFLs on the day, 2. Bo Claiborne and Bill on Nichols. Sacks, 2 for Khalil Mack, 1 from Roquan Smith. And there were no picks. Any forced fumbles? No. 1 pass deflection from that boy Eli Wakefield. So I love to see that. I'll see you guys in the next round. Here we go now, divisional round, and we are going up against the 12-4 Giants with Saquon Barkley and goddamn Patrick Mahomes. But we're still better overall, you know. Take a look at them. They got Patrick Mahomes, Saquon, and Calais Campbell. All this, their X Factors, and their superstars include John Russell, Marvin Wilson, and Kyler Fackrell. Oof, this might be a tough game. You know who we got. You've seen it before. Let's get in this game. Let's take down the New York Giants. Okay, so coming into this game, you know, I don't know. The Giants look really good, man. Looks like they're driving on us. They score. We're also driving on them, though. In the red zone, we get in for a touchdown. We get a stop. They get a stop. They rush down, score. We get a turnover. They score. It's not looking too good. It's not looking. When you go against a team with Saquon and Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be hard to beat them. We score there. They're going to go down and score. We're going to probably get a late game touchdown, but it's not going to be enough. And we're going to lose in the divisional round of year 4. You know, Derek King, I mean, played average. It was a very defensive game. I think Saquon just took over. Yeah, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's tough, but, you know, that's just how they play. For us, though, we didn't do anything on the ground. Tariq Cohen had a touchdown. I like to see Derek King getting at least 28 rushing yards at a touchdown. And David Montgomery, 33 yards. Yikes. Receiving-wise, nothing there either, really. I mean, Cole Kmet had a touchdown defensively. 9 tackles for Roquan, 8 for Fuller, TFLs. 1 for Claiborne, Eddie Goldman, Peoples, Joel, Wakefield, Hamza. Sacks. None. Any picks? No. That's tough, man. With that being said, I'll see you guys in free agency if I get anyone. If not, I'll see you after the draft to head into year 5. Okay, so there's no one in free agency, but before we get into that, I want to show you guys this team. I want to just show you guys all like the devs. So Robinson and Cooper both go up to X Factor, right? Derek King goes up to Superstar. We already knew Westerman's a superstar, but the other guy we drafted was also a superstar. What? And defensively too. Claiborne stays at a superstar, but Hamza Nasiruddin goes up to a superstar as well. So I mean, cool. I'd rather have Jalen Johnson play a little bit more due to the fact that he's getting older and he's younger. He's trending upwards while Fuller's trending downwards. He's only 25. We might, in the draft, we might be looking to replace Peoples because I'd rather just have him stacked up at D-Tackle 2 while we look to find another. While Eddie Goldman's going down, Peoples will go up. So I'm going to probably be looking for an end, a middle linebacker. That might be it. That might be it, man. I mean, our team is pretty good already. It's going to be year 5. Even if we don't win a Super Bowl, I like this team. I'm going to keep seeing Derek King thrive, so we'll probably do second half of this. The Redskins one, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. If I do it, it would be after this video. But, yeah, who knows? I'll see you guys after the draft, though, for year 5, the realistic Chicago Bears rebuild. Okay, so I'm going to try to get another second-round pick here because there's 2 guys I want. One's a middle linebacker, and the other guy is an edge guy. Like, not even an edge. He's like a DN, but he's not really like a 3-4 DN, but he'd still probably put in wonders for this defensive line. So I really want to... I don't know. I don't want to give up, like, too much. Maybe next year 3rd we'll get this done. Oh, you're kidding me. All right. This might work if I get the 40th pick. See, actually, will this work for the 38th pick? Okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought that would work. I need to find the 40th pick, though. So, all right. 43, 41. I want 40, though. I really want 40. Where are we at? Come on. There you are. To the Patriots for this. Hopefully. Offer was accepted. We get an early second. I'll see you guys at the end of the draft. Okay, so going into year 5, this draft was, you know, shaky. These are all the picks I made. I traded. So with this first pick, this is our actual pick. I picked up Jared Poindexter from Arizona. He's a 69 hidden dev, so I really like that. Then, this is what I traded for in the second round. Clifford Baker out of Penn State, left end, 73 overall. He's only a normal dev, though. I don't even know what his block shedding is. Okay, that's decent enough. I think he's actually going to play left end for us while the other guy just develops. Let's see. Then, in the 4th round, because I traded my 3rd round pick to move up, we got Victor Lynch, D-tackle from Temple, 6'3", 317. You know, he's nose tackle type. And then I traded my other 4th I had, 5th and 6th for 3rd round of next year. And in the 7th round, we picked a 74 punter from Ohio State, Dale Rainey. Love to see that. Absolutely love it. So, with that all being said, I'll see you guys at the midseason point. Derek King is ready to take over the league. Coming into the midway point of the season, really awkward record at 4-1-1, but it's good enough to give us first in the in our NFC North, so that's awesome. We're gonna upgrade some players real quick. Derek King, I'm pretty sure he's just a god. Yeah, he's pretty much just a god. So that's all that needs to be said about that. Going to contracts. This is crazy, so I'm not going to get to it yet because I want to resign these guys first. So Eddie Jackson, really good deal. I'll definitely take that. Thank you. Hamza Nasiruddin, also a very good contract. I'll take that definitely. Thank you. Kyle Fuller, it's a 1 year, $8 million deal. I'll do that. Cool. Darion Kendrick, definitely want him to come back for life after whoever we just re-signed, Kyle Fuller. So Darion Kendrick, please come back. Thank you. Eddie Pinheiro went back. So here's where I'm going to show you the craziest thing. Derek King, got him in the 6th round last year. Wants literally pennies. He's just content. He's just content. One of the best quarterbacks in the league doesn't know his own worth. I'm gonna let Tyler Vaughns go, but yeah, I just found that to be super crazy. Want to see how Derek King is playing. I feel like he's probably playing really well. Okay, he's playing all right. Not his best season so far, but definitely not his worst. So yeah, I like what we're doing here. I really like what we're doing here with this team. I definitely want to do 6 through 10 just to see how Derek King can develop and stuff. So yeah, man, year 5 of part 1. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Yes, the Chicago Bears make the wild card with a 9-6-1 record. That's bonkers. If you ask me, that's bonkers. That's so crazy. All right, so we're gonna look at the team real quick. We're an 89 overall across the board. This is probably one of my, I don't know. I wouldn't say this is probably my best team that I've ever built, but they play well. They're an 89 overall. Defense is locked down. Poindexter was a superstar. Oh my god, so good to see. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the stats on the year. Derek King, round of applause. Oh my god, 4,600 yards, almost 4,700, 39 touchdowns, 9 picks. Rushing wise, Montgomery had 860 and 10 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen had 460 and 2. Derek King also added 152 and 3 touchdowns, so he had 42 touchdowns and 9 picks. Receiving wise, 2,000-yard receivers like always. 75 receptions, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. Cooper, 79 receptions, 1,000, almost 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Cole Kmet, 87 receptions, leading the team, 834 yards, 5 touchdowns. Anthony Miller, 71, 764 and 4. Tariq Cohen also had 5 touchdowns on the year. Defensively, Roquan Smith with, nice 124 tackles, stealing tackles for everyone else. Eddie Goldman, Roquan Smith, and Bo Claiborne lead the charge for TFL, 17, 12, and 10. Sacks on the year, I see 11.5 from Khalil Mack, 7.5 from Bo Claiborne, 6 from Bilal. Picks on the year, 2 from Roquan, 2 for Jalen Johnson, 1 for Poindexter Jackson, Kyle Fuller, Darion Kendrick. Forced fumbles, 1 for Khalil, 1 for Jawan Birmingham. Whoa, that's tough. That's awesome. Derek King should win MVP. All I'm going to say. Derek King, no, we don't win. He comes in 4th. Josh Allen apparently had a better year than what Derek King had. Apparently. Doubt it, but I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have to look at, we're not in the AFC, we're in the NFC. Derek King does win Offensive Player of the Year, though, in the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Roquan Smith's on the board, are on the list. Khalil Mack's on the list. Offensive Rookie of the Year, no one. Defensive Rookie of the Year, tough. I would have liked one of these guys to maybe get it. Best quarterback, Jalen Hurts beats Derek King out for it. Okay. Running back, no. Wide receivers, they're there. Allen Robinson, Marco Cooper both get on the list. O lineman, no. D lineman, no. Linebackers, Roquan, and Khalil Mack. DBs, Levi Wallace, that's shocking. Um, no one there for us either. Kicker, Eddie Pinheiro, where are you? There's a guy named Whoa, that's tough. Eddie Pinheiro comes in 10th. I'm gonna look real quick at what Josh Allen did. What he did was not. Oh, okay. So he had 7 touchdowns rushing, 418 yards combined with his third. So he had 44 to 11, and then he had still not as good as. That's close to us. For that reason, he probably should have won MVP. It's tough. That's tough. So, yeah, this team's going to be really good for years 9 through 6. So, we're going to go check out the Packers, see if they got anyone new. We're going to check if we got anyone new as well. So it looks like they've the same players, like Journey Brown and Derek Laurie also are their new superstars, and we still have, we got Khalil Mack and we got Allen Robinson and Marco Cooper up to X Factors, but our superstars are Marshawn Lattimore, Bo Claiborne, Hamza Kyle, Sean, Gio, Derek King, who's a freak, and Jarrett Poindexter. So with that all being said, let's take down the Packers in this wild card game. I might big dog this whole run because it's the last year of the first part. Okay, so here we are in the wild card matchup. They're going down on us. No homo. Oh my god. We're going to have to kick a field goal here. We make it. Oh, we get a turnover. Score. Cool. Like that. They give us the ball back. We give them the ball back. They score. Ooh, this is tough. They score again. Give them the ball. We're going down here in the third quarter. Can't speak. We score. We need some stops, though. They get a field goal. We go down. Red zone. Third down alert. Ooh, field goal kick. They get an instant touchdown. Not much we can really do there. But we're still going down. Derek King's not giving up yet. Need a big stop. Need a stop. Hold him to 3 at least. We hold him to 3. I want to go play by play. I don't really want to interfere too much. You know what? We'll do this. We'll go down. Let's see. What do I want to call here to start? Start off with a nice little verticals play. We got to get down the field. So looks like they're pressing Allen Robinson, which I don't know why you would do, because he's freaky. Oh, that was a heater. They sent heaters at us. Let's get back to the line. Run the same thing. They're still pressing Allen Robinson, so they're running man. Cheesy route right there. Cooper holds on. We need to call a timeout right here. If I score, I will let them do. I'm gonna let them do the 2-point conversion because, I don't want to interfere too much. If we go down and Derek King does his thing, bars, and we end up not getting this 2-point conversion. Hey, happens. But right there, seam. Derek King with a laser. Everybody get to the damn line. We're high pace. Get to the damn line. Run the same exact play. Hopefully Allen Robinson can maybe get over here. I think double me's activated for Cooper. And he holds it in! Marco Cooper with double me says, give me that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Packers DBs are sick. They're sick right now. We get the 2-point conversion. This game's in overtime. Skipping the moment. We go down the field. Third down alert. Give them the ball back. We need a score. I'm coming in for the third down, man. Coming in. Are we in field goal range, perchance? That way we're wanting to run the ball? Or I don't think this is Eddie Pinheiro field goal range. I wish it was, because we'd be unstoppable, but I'm just going to go to Cole Kmet right here. Get up the field. Cole Kmet's a big guy. We get the first down. This game might be over. This game might be over. Skip the moment. And that's it. Chicago Bears win the wild card matchup against the Green Bay Packers. Jalen Hurts goes down. I think he was the MVP. He played really well. I will say that. He played really well. Derek King also played pretty well. We forced a turnover. Oh, so we had the turnover. Okay. So 311 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Jalen Hurts had 321 and 2 as well. Going to the Bears rushing wise, 100 yards on the day. Over 100 with Derek King getting an extra touchdown. 55 for David Montgomery. 52 for Tariq Cohen. Receiving wise, Cooper 163 yards, 2 touchdowns, 10 receptions. Cole Kmet 651 and none. Defensively, Khalil Mack and Jalen Johnson both gets, I mean not both. Khalil Mack gets 12, Jalen Johnson gets 10. TFLs, Khalil Mack at 4, Bill All at 2, Eddie Goldman at 2, Hamza had 2, and 1 for Bo Claiborne and Joel. Sacks on the day, 1 for Baker, Khalil, and Bo Claiborne. Picks went to Jalen Johnson. Do we have any forced fumbles? 2 pass deflections from these two. That's pretty good to see. So with that all being said, I'll see you guys in the next round. Hopefully we can keep this roll going. Okay, so going on to the next week, who will we be going up against? We are going up against the 12-4 Giants. I already don't like this. We're 9-6-1 though, so it's like a cheesy record. Let's see who they have. They still got Mahomes and Saquon, which is tough. But Mahomes didn't really. I don't know where he was on the board, but he didn't win MVP. Didn't win Offensive Player of the Year. Didn't win Best Quarterback. Maybe had a down year. Who knows? But they added Darius Slayton got a superstar, so that's cool. And we have the same people we always have had. So let's get into this game and take down the Giants, part 2. Okay, so here we are coming into the divisional round. Let's see what we can do here. So they score. Ooh, this might not be looking good for us. Their defense is a lot better, apparently, somehow. Derek King is just getting shut out. We get a turnover, though. We score. There's still time, but they're just putting points on us, and we're kicking field goals and barely even scoring. We missed a field goal there. Driving down the field, though. 4th down, turn the ball over. Come on. Come on. Make a sick comeback. Get a stop. No stop in sight. But we go down. Ooh, in the red zone. It looks like we're not gonna do anything here. Come on. Alright, that was disappointing. So in the divisional round, the Giants are just too good with Saquon and Patrick Mahomes. Derek King played pretty well, but I don't think we really need to look through the stats. You can basically see all the important ones up there. Marco Cooper, 96 yards, 5 receptions. So yeah, that's that's tough, but I think our team is set up to be very, very good for the future. Like, you know, there are some old spots on the team. I will say we do have some older players on the team, but a lot of our spots, I mean, Khalil Mack will probably be here for half of year 6 through 10, the part 2 part. He'll probably be here for like 3 years. Then we have that Peoples guy going to play D-tackle. We already have an end set up. Bill Nichols will probably still be here. Kyle Fuller, don't think I'll bring him back, if I'm being honest, next year. Yeah, so a lot of we have a good structure of young players, and we're going to have a lot of cap because Derek King, we signed him for like 5 years, and it's like a $5 million cap hit, and I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. That's so awesome. So I'm actually going to sim to the Super Bowl real quick before I end this video just to see who went up in dev traits. Derek King gets an extra upgrade. Cool. Love to see that. So 89 offense, 91 defense. We should get a dev. Derek King is an X factor. Lit. Absolutely dope. Why are we not playing him? Allen Robinson's a 95. Cooper's a 94. Miller's still an 82. Yeah, man. We are looking really good. I don't know why he wasn't playing. I wanted him to play, though. It was a good year for Barker, I mean. He played pretty well. Eddie Jackson still. Yeah, I don't know. This team is dangerous. This team is scary. This team is scary to go up against. I would not want to go up against this team. But I think we made the playoffs every year except maybe one? I don't know. But, you know, Derek King is an absolute monster. So I hope you... So that's where I'm going to leave this off. We make the playoffs almost every year, or every year, I can't really remember. But Derek King is a god. He's going to be so good. So I'll see you guys in the next video I post. This is your boy OG Schmidt Bone with Coach Henny God. And we're out. See ya.